Hey, this is John Young. Today I was going to do a video on this. This is a little table that I had sent out. This is from Edeuoey, right? There's the spelling of it. There's a lot of vowels in there. But what this is a little camping type table. Aluminum made, aluminum frame, folds up, goes into this bag. This bag's way too big for it, and I'll show you that in just a little bit. I was kind of playing with it and put it together and looked at it, and it's like, this is the perfect height to make a stand-up desk using the countertop in the kitchen for myself. It's like, this is fabulous. Stand-up desk, like $200 is the cheap one that can go up and down. Granted, this doesn't go up and down, but it puts the laptop at a great height. So first off, if you're looking for something to have in the kitchen to get the devices up and off the surface, this is going to be a great option, because this is like under $25 for this little unit. And it's fully aluminum, so it's easy to clean and use. Yeah, it's super lightweight. Let's look at it a little bit more. There's a variety of different colors. This is the blue version. I'm going to snap the top off. The top, I will show you how this all goes together and how this works. Now the top is, it folds up, kind of rolls into its little self. It's got an elastic band that holds it together, so it can go and it can fold up into whatever size you need it to be. Very lightweight, but they have different little bends and such on there with the corners, so it's going to be able to hold weight. You can't stand on it, you cannot sit on it. It's only for devices, to put things on. You could probably put 20 pounds on it, but I wouldn't go much higher than that. If you take a look though at this, what it has is it has two little rods on the ends of it. On the frame itself, it's a fold up frame, and it has little slots in there. So those two rods fit in the slots. Then we have two support arms that help hold this into shape. These little support arms will pop up and rotate out. Now, what's the interesting part of this is where the support arms go in, that it's a little bit deeper here. So the support arm will go in, and it has to go down enough for this to be open. And inside there, which you really can't see, is a little pin. That little pin will fit in this hole, will line up with that. So that way, once it is open and you get it lined up and you get it in there, and where is it? Right there it is. It will sit down in there enough for that groove to be completely usable. If it's not on that pin, you'll see that it's up a little bit too far. And then it will pull apart if you have the weight on it. So you've got to carefully find that pin, get it slid down so it's into position just like that. Once it's into position, it will hold it fairly stable. Then we put our cover, or our top on it, and we're good to go. This gives you about 12 inches of height on this when it's all said and done. And it all folds up. And there's two compartments in the bag. A little divider, nothing fancy by any means, but you can put the legs on one side. I actually pulled the rubber band out to put on the feet, because the feet are a hard plastic, which will be great for a tent or somewhere where it's not going to slide around a ton. But on the countertop, I wanted to have something on those feet. I'm going to find a way to do this, something I can put on there quick and easy so it won't slide off, because yeah, I'm going to be using it here. There it is. If this weighs 2 pounds, I'd be very surprised. And again, in the link down below, that'll take you out to the page where it has all the information. For camping, this would be a great idea. For ice fishing, this would be a great idea, because the main thing when you've got electronics in your camping or you're out fishing, anytime you're in a tent type situation, is that you've got electronics that you really don't want to have on the ground. Having something like this will give you kind of an area in which you can have your electronics. You can have them up off the ground, and you'll be able to do your things with those chargers and any USB devices. You can have them up off the ground so they are safe, protected from wetness on the floor, and then you are good to go when it comes to going and camping, or in the case that I was thinking initially was ice fishing. And there it is. It's set up. Laptop can give me a nice little laptop stand. It doesn't really matter if it's sideways, forward, backwards. It's giving you a nice, sturdy little platform. But again, it's not enough. This isn't meant for people to stand on. It isn't even meant for kids to sit on. This is meant for putting your mobile devices up and off the floor so they can be charged up and not in water or on a damp floor, whether it's ice fishing, camping, or in my case, if you want to use it for a little standing desk on your countertop, this works wonderfully for that also. We'll put the link in the description below so you can go check this out online. This is, again, a little kind of camping table I think a lot of you would have some interest in, and it comes in under $25.